Ready? Start. Before putting forward a measure of this nature before Parliament, we had given considerable thought to certain aspects of cloth prices as they exist today, and it is only because we felt that this is the only means now open to us which can to some extent act as a deterrent against high prices, and where it falls to do so would be able to absorb the margins of profit that go to the trade and industry that we sought to bring in this measure for the approval of Parliament. Sir, the factual position which has been described in the note might be summarized thus. The existing capacity of the mills is being utilized to the maximum possible extent. In fact, sir, in July, the production of textiles has been an all-time record of 500 million meters. Honorable members might say, well, if that is possible, why do you fear that there is going to be scarcity of cloth? In fact, I think it is the possible scarcity and the high prices that have induced these people to stretch a point and make the mills produce a little more, though certain factors helping to increase production have been accidental. Namely, in July the working days have been the largest in number. The other fact is, sir, that we are not in a position within any miserable distance of time to increase the capacity of the mills, both in regard to its loomage, that is weaving, and in regard to its spindles, that is spinning, because the loomage in the mills is frozen. We are not adding to the looms except for the recent decision that we have taken that we should add to the mills by way of atomic looms intended specifically for promotion of export of cloth, and so far as spindles is concerned, that has been restricted to an increase over a period of 1.5 years to about 2 million spindles, the license for bulk of which has already been granted, and this decision had been taken on the basis of an estimate of consumption of 18 meters per capita during the 11th 5-year plan, and towards the end of it, when that decision was taken, sir, government were not unconscious of the fact that that target would not be a correct one, and in an expansionist economy that target is likely to be exceeded, but that target figure was tentatively accepted mainly because it happened to coincide with the recommendation of a committee which inter alia dealt with the requirements of the people in regard to cloth, that is the Ramamurthy committee. And therefore, sir, if the guilt is laid at the doors of government, I will have to plead guilty, namely that we were not in a position to envisage the rapid expansion of consumption stock. The figures that I have furnished to honorable members will indicate that while the consumption figures per capita last year, that is for 2005 would be below 16 meters. There has been a rise during the first half. It is quite likely that unless the price factor, the scarcity factor and other factors operate to diminish the total consumption, the rate of consumption might increase. Of course, there is undoubtedly a limiting factor because cloth has to come either by inhibiting exports or by an increase in production or by an increase in the handloom sector, and in these three cases we have almost reached the maximum point where we can expect additions to the total cloth consumption. So it is possible that cloth consumption might go up to 17 meters, and it is not likely to go beyond that merely because of the fact that cloth will not be there. Probably if the cloth is available and if we allow people to consume the cloth freely, well, the consumption per capita might exceed 17 meters by the end of the year, but it is certainly indicative of the fact that in the first year of the plan we have only got a margin of 1 meter per capita. We have also got to realize that the amount of money that is being pumped into the country and to some extent into the hands of the lower income groups will have one effect, namely certain commodities like cloth and sugar and commodities of that sort which have been considered to be not necessities in the past and have therefore elastic features in consumption would become more or less articles of necessity and the transferred from the semi-luxury state. In such a case, 20 or 21 meters seems to be well within our possibility of achievement as a target. There is undoubtedly, sir, a background behind this restrictive attitude in regard to addition of capacity, and that is to some extent sentimental and to some extent economic and deliberate. We want to help the decentralized sector in this industry. The handloom sector has to obtain protection against the weaving mills stopover.